And we doing it right. Chief Squad in the building.
Yes, sir.
The Chief himself, J.Rob, the Chief.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing amazing. How you doing?
Blessed. We blessed.
That's exactly how I'm doing.
Yeah. Hey, man. Congratulations on everything, and salute to you.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Same to you. Look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful.
I want to say something real quick too, because while I was back out in Philly, J.Rob the Chief was the first artist that you was telling me. Like every time I was like, "Yo, Blaze,
that's true.
Give me some records from Arizona so I can play at Onyx up in Philly."
Made me tip. This is him.
Yeah, man.
This is
remember
me.
I told you.
He was like, "Yo,
did you send me video of like some girls shaking ass to the record?
Girls shaking their ass, pack houses, 50 Cent, Young Thug parties." Made me tip.
I remember that.
So you're releasing a lot of like freestyles.
Yeah.
I'm seeing. What's going on?
So we got the 90s baby vibes movement going on. I've been talking about it with my people for probably a few months, since October, and I was honestly gonna do it in December, but I didn't want to rush. So I kind of just took December to record enough records for January to push it. Then in January, I'm recording for February, and I mean it may seem like it's short and simple,
right?
Because they're only a minute long. But I did that with a purpose that I can post on Instagram, and post from Instagram to Facebook,
right?
And just have the whole marketing thing down and and intact. So, just got to set up at the crib. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shooting, editing. You know what I mean? It's like I got
timing is everything in this year of social media, man.
That's what it is.
Era, you got to be quick with it, and just quick and really. I mean, because a minute long on Instagram, but enough to really get it right.
It's enough. I mean, if I was doing every other day and dropping 3-minute songs, they'd be like, this is getting old.
Right.
And somebody brought up to me the other day, like, you might not want to do every other day. I'm like, it might get old. And we on day 5. Tomorrow's day 6.
Yeah, and people waiting for it.
They're waiting on it because it's a minute long, and it's like, damn.
I want more.
I want more.
Yeah.
And every day that I drop on Instagram, I'm dropping it on SoundCloud, and it's like you can listen to these 6 or the previous 5 until the next one drops. And
so
then,
how long are you going for? Because they're all 90s records, right?
All 90s, 90s babies records. So we'll do later 90s stuff that somebody my
when
age,
you were a kid.
Some that we would listen to.
So like my prime.
Pretty much.
My come up.
You know what I'm saying?
My come up.
Like when John Blaze was like, in the game.
And that's what I don't want people to confuse. I don't want them to think I'm doing 90s records. It's 90s baby vibe. So I'm a 90s baby. I was born in 93.
Right. Okay.
I'm doing stuff that I was vibing to, whether I was 4 or whether I was 14. So 90s baby vibes is a record from 97 or 05. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So
I got you.
It's ranging all between there. So I don't want people to say
90s
something.
baby, I get it.
When I drop a record from 03, and this isn't a 90s record, of course, because it's 90s baby vibes.
It makes sense because if I was born in the 80s, so like I can say I'm an 80s baby. I'll play all 80s right here, like Prince. You know what I'm saying? And Run DMC.
I'm late 80s, man, so it's like Bad Album, Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying?
Thriller on there.
NWA. And I'm from 80. I'm born in 87, so I'm not going front. I watched Power Rangers, okay?
Oh.
That was my shit.
Yeah, I was my thing.
The Mighty Morphin, right?
Mighty Morphin.
Oh, yeah.
Only Mighty Morphin.
Kimberly.
Yes, Kimberly was the Bob.
Kimberly, though.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. I really don't.
That just shows the era, man.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. You're talking about some Ninja Turtles or something. We could go.
Hey, if I could do the Power Rangers theme song, I would, but it's a little, it's a little.
Yeah. We can remix it, some 8s.
Hey, if Nove the Zoner is listening, tell him to handle that right there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you what, Nove hit me today and was like, yo, and Nove is my favorite artist out here, and
so talented.
He was like, yo, I got this 90s joint.
Yeah.
That that can kind of go with what you got going on, and he sent it to me, bro. So I'm gonna tell you what, after this 90s baby vibes, me and Nove about to be.
Let's go.
That's
a beautiful combination. Nice. You and Nove the Zoner.
Yeah, Nove is that guy, bro. I feel like I'm great at hooks, but if there's one person and I'm like, yo,
no, he's a beast.
That's Nove.
He's definitely a hook god for sure.
Definitely.
Great job at the Arizona Hip Hop Festival.
Thank you.
Oh man,
thank you.
Your performance has always been high energy, and is that something you really focus on?
That's something I feel very comfortable doing.
Yeah. It's
not even that I put, okay, how can I make sure I'm better? It's just to be 100% straight up. My mom is Dominican, so in my blood.
Shout out to moms, by the way.
Shout out to my mom. She's very energetic, and if my mom was here, she'd be all up in these cameras right now.
You went on a tour, right?
Yeah.
You teamed up with Futuristic, and you did a tour. And where did you go?
Where we went pretty much the whole from the south west all the way up to northwest. So we hit San Diego first, and Anaheim, Hollywood, Santa Cruz, San Francisco.
Yeah.
Then we went and kicked it in Vegas for like a week.
What was it like doing rocking shows with Futuristic?
It was dope. I mean,
but like overall, what do you think you truly learned?
Just any mistake I've made, I grow from it, and I avoid to make it again.
Yeah.
And it might be the smallest thing. Just getting older, you learn. I mean, and every year, literally, and it's not just the New Year's. Every day I wake up, I try to find what I did wrong the day before, or what I might have done wrong, last week or something, and adjust that. Whether it be something with my daughter, something in my life, whether it's just anything in general, I just try to make myself better. Whether it's by the hour, by the minute, anything, and that just comes with time and age, And I'm 24 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed with that mindset. I'm blessed with always trying to get better.
And it's crazy because like being in the game already as long as you have, like that's like a lifetime for some artists. You know what I mean? Like they in the game for 5 years, they out. They're like, no, I did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like
you start like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like you a vet in your prime. Your goal was to be one of the elites. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you definitely made your way into that. And what's that like? When they hear like, yo, J.Rob's the man in the city, or he's the new cat, the new face.
I mean, it's definitely something that everybody wants to. Everybody wants to achieve that goal. You can say what you want. You don't care about this. You don't care about that. In reality, it feels great to know that you're in that category. It's not that we necessarily care about, top 10 opinion, because when you're good, you're good. You should have that confidence to know, you're where you want and where you need to be. But at the end of the day, I could look back when I was at my mom's house in high school recording, and I didn't know anybody out here on the Arizona scene, and my focus was YouTube back in 2010.
Yeah.
You don't realize how important being important in your city is, because when it comes time to do a show, when it comes time to do anything where you actually are, that matters. And that's another thing. 2011, between 11 and 12, I made that my goal. I got on Facebook, added, I started adding people, and people who are way older than me, and I just added people, and I started figuring out and learning who was who, and then I just kind of try to infiltrate. That's what me and Easy, Stevie Hardy, we call it infiltration. And when did I meet him? I met him back in 13, I think.
Hey, y'all linking up too was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That record y'all did a couple years ago, still one of my favorite.
Yeah.
And then the records that you have with Sincerely Collins are classics. You know what I'm saying? Like, who else are you trying to work with?
Yeah, me and Trap got a few records, but I feel like we haven't had a record that we've committed to fully pushing.
I love the record you have with Trap from, I think it was Converse. Kiss My Converse.
What was that, 14?
Yeah.
That City Love?
That, yeah.
I love that record. That's one of my favorite hooks that I've ever written. I love it. We didn't push it. You know what I mean? I think that was 13.
Yeah, it was 13.
I love it. But that's, Trap, that's my bro.
Yeah.
We've done a few records, but we've never been like, yo, let's do this record. Let's do this. Let's do that. Trap definitely be one. Me and Nove got a few, but if me and Nove could get a few more, I definitely would.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. Definitely.
Joseph.
Yeah. Yo, okay, so right now we running with the 90s babies. What is this? The 90s babies
Vibes. 90s baby vibes, yeah.
Just every other day, new record.
Every other day.
No matter what, just every. So what is that? 3 or 4 records a week?
Yeah. Pretty much. Since
and then you're doing the videos too, right? The visual too.
Real nigga walking around here with some humble pie. Cut some niggas off, I'm sure they never wonder why.